Welcome to Books in Brief, the channel that gives you quick and concise summaries of popular books. Whether you're short on time or just looking for a quick refresher, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into today's book summary. Thin Wood Walls is a historical novel by David Patnode, published in 2004. The story is set during World War II and explores the experiences of a Japanese-American family living on the west coast of the United States. Through the eyes of young Joe Hanada, the novel delves into themes of identity, loyalty, and the impact of prejudice and war on a family and community. Joe Hanada is an 11-year-old Japanese-American boy living in Seattle with his family. Life for Joe is filled with typical childhood activities, school, and baseball games with his best friend, Ray. His older brother, Mike, is a high school student. Their lives are dramatically changed on December 7, 1941, when Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. Fear and suspicion against Japanese Americans quickly spread across the country. Joe's father is arrested by the FBI under suspicion of being a spy, leaving the family without their primary source of support and protection. In the wake of the attack, the U.S. government orders the forced relocation and internment of Japanese Americans. Joe, Mike, their mother, and grandmother are sent to an internment camp, where they must live in harsh and cramped conditions. The camp is surrounded by barbed wire and guarded by soldiers, making Joe feel like a prisoner in his own country. Life in the internment camp is challenging and dehumanizing. Despite the difficult circumstances, Joe finds ways to cope and adapt. He writes in his journal, plays baseball, and makes new friends. The camp's thin wooden walls symbolize both the physical and emotional barriers the internees face. Joe struggles with feelings of anger, confusion, and a loss of identity. Joe's brother, Mike, decides to enlist in the U.S. Army to prove his loyalty to the country and to fight for the freedoms they have lost. Joe is inspired by Mike's bravery and tries to find his own way to contribute. He continues to write in his journal, documenting his experiences and emotions. As the war comes to an end, the internment camps are closed, and Japanese American families are allowed to return to their homes. Joe and his family face the difficult task of rebuilding their lives in a society that still harbors prejudice and mistrust. Despite the challenges, Joe remains hopeful and determined to reclaim their place in the world. Thin Wood Walls explores themes of identity, resilience, and the impact of prejudice. Through Joe's journey, the novel sheds light on the unjust treatment of Japanese Americans during World War II and the lasting effects of internment on individuals and families. The story emphasizes the importance of hope, courage, and the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. David Patnode's vivid portrayal of a dark chapter in American history serves as a powerful reminder of the consequences of fear and discrimination. Through Joe's eyes, readers gain a deeper understanding of the personal and collective struggles of those who endured internment, making Thin Wood Walls a poignant and educational read for young audiences. That's it for today's summary on Books in Brief. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more book summaries. And if you have any book suggestions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Books in Brief.